Hey, how's it going, everyone? As promised, here is this week's video. I'll be showing you how I place ads on Facebook. If you've never done this before, this is definitely worth watching all the way up to the very end because it's very valuable if you want to start running ads on Facebook. So, this is the home screen of your business manager. If you don't know what this is, you'll have to go back and watch one of the other videos, and I'll show you how to set this up. After speaking to a mate the other day, I thought I'd quickly show you a little hack, I suppose. To start off with, you can start two business managers. So if you've only got one open at the moment, go and open another one because it's always good to have a second one just in case your first one gets shut down. And not only can you have two business managers, but you can have 5 ad accounts per business manager, and I'll just show you how to set those up now. So you just go over this little gear on the top right hand side, go over the left hand side. So with your business manager, you'll be given a main ad account with your business manager. Don't ever use that one. It'll probably be that long numbered one at the top. Don't ever use that, because if that gets shut down for some reason, your whole business manager will get shut down and you won't get it back. So what you do is you open up, I've got 10 on my business manager. It's only because with one of the products I was selling, I had heaps of engagement on one of my pages, heaps of likes, comments, shares. So I built up a bit of a reputation with Facebook that I was a good customer, I suppose. So they let me open up 10 ad accounts. But to start off with, you will only be allowed to open one. And once you spend $50 on that first ad account, you should be able to open 5 after that. So I'll just quickly show you how to do that. You just go up here to add, go to create new ad account. Don't go to add account. Go to create new ad account. And you just create it, name it. Select the time. You can put a payment method in now if you like. You don't have to. You can do it later. And just hit create account. And spend $50-$60 and then come in and open the other 5. The main reason we do this is just if you're promoting a biz op, Facebook doesn't like that. So at the moment, they're just smashing ad accounts. They'll shut your ad account down pretty quickly if you say the wrong thing, use the wrong pictures. They'll just shut you down. So if they shut down your main account on your business manager, you can't do anything. Your business manager's gone. But if you open 5 of these ad accounts, if one of those ad accounts gets shut down, you can still use the other 4. It's not a problem. So if you're selling a product like drones or dog food or anything that's like a product, you should be pretty safe. But if you're selling or advertising, coaching, work at home products, a business opportunity, you're gonna want to open all these ad accounts ASAP, because once they're shut down, they're very, very, very hard to get back open, especially at the moment. With that being said, we'll just jump straight into creating an ad, shall we? So what I do is just head over here to the ads manager. Head over here to the ad accounts, and I'll use an account that I haven't used before just to show you a quick example. So let's say we want to target, we're selling vitamins or weight loss products or something like that. We'll target people who are interested in weight loss products. So go to create, and to start off with, I usually just run an engagement ad. To start off with, why I run an engagement ad is because it's the cheapest per 1,000 impressions. You should get 1,000 impressions for about $9 on an engagement ad. For traffic, video views, conversions will be $30 for 1,000 impressions. And what impressions are is it's how many times your ad's seen. So 1,000 impressions is someone's seen your ad, or 1,000, pretty much 1,000. Your ad's been showed 1,000 times. So engagement ads always the best place to start, especially if you don't know your audience. You're trying to find your audience, and you got to do a lot of split testing. Engagement ads are just the cheapest. So I'll go through all these other campaigns another day, but just to start off with, I'll show you this. So engagement. So just engagement. Post engagement is what you want. You can name it whatever you want. You can just go engagement.weight loss, because once you start running different ads for different products, you'll want to keep track of it. So this will say set up account. This is where you put all your details in, your Australian dollars, your time, blah blah blah. And as long as that's all right, you just hit continue. Now you just name it. Start at the top. You name it. So engage / women, because we'll be targeting women, maybe ages between 25 to 30. Weight loss, and you just want to pretty much put as much detail as you can up there without going overboard. Just for when you've got 30 or 40 campaigns going, you want to be able to just look at it and understand what it is without being too much of a stuff around. So we'll target America because their audience is a lot bigger. What was it, 25 to 30? For English, you come down here and you just type weight loss. And I'm looking for a group that gives me a potential reach of, let's say, perfect, of about 30 to 50,000, just so I can narrow down the groups. Only put one interest in there at a time. I'm going to come down here. I always edit this. When I'm doing ads on Facebook, I usually just have them on Facebook. So I always turn off Instagram. Mobile devices, you can pick what mobiles you want it on. I think up here you can actually pick what desktop or mobile as well. I used to have both. Facebook optimizes for whatever's best anyway. So if more people are watching it on mobile, then I'll show it to more people on mobile. So they sort that out with your budget. I always do, to start off with the testing, I always start at $6 per day. If you do $5 per day, everyone else that's testing ads is doing $5 a day as well. So when it comes down to winning the bid on that audience, then you're going to get it because you're paying that little bit extra. So Facebook's going to show your ad first before everyone else that is paying the $5 a day. So that's just a little tip. When you schedule the ad, try and schedule it for at least a couple hours in advance. Like, don't start it straight away. Here, I would start it for tomorrow morning. I'll start it at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Actually, the health and fitness people are probably getting up early to go to the gym, so we'll start it at 5:30. And you can run it for however long you want, a month, a year, a day, whatever you want. You can always turn it off later, it doesn't matter. Optimize, continue, and this will take you over to actually building the ad. You can either create ad or use an existing ad. If you use an existing ad, you pick the page that you'll be picking the ad from, and then you can come back in and you can use one of the ads that are on the wall of your Facebook page, if you know what I mean. But today we'll create an ad. So you just name it the same as what you did on the previous page. Engage women 25 30 weight loss. Actually, what I forgot to do is put the interest that I was targeting to. So what was it? Coach Mindy. So just throw Coach Mindy up there too, just so you know which one's which. Coach Mindy. You can either pick a image ad, a video ad, or a slideshow. Today we'll just go with an image because it's the easiest. Just go to image, upload an image, and I'll just pick one I've already got saved. This one here, this will do. Oh, that's right. Yeah, make sure your page is whatever you don't want it running from your dog training page if you're trying to promote a weight loss product. So pick the page that you want it to be advertising from. We'll just use mine because I don't have a weight loss page. So the text, hey ladies, want to learn how to lose 10 kilos in 10 days. Click the link to find out more. That's obviously very quick. You would do a lot more detail than that if you're trying to write an ad. You wouldn't just do that. For the button that will go down the bottom, you don't have to do that. You can do the shop now button, or you could put a URL in there. We'll just go www.weightloss.com, make up a website. I don't know, hopefully it works. Sweet. And you can link them to the product you're selling. So if you're selling a weight loss product, you'd put your weight loss product URL in there, and then when they click that, they go over and they buy your product. So it's probably better off that you. So it's very ugly, a very ugly looking ad like that. What I usually do for something like this, I would go no button, and then I'd just put the URL here, weightloss.com. And it will come up down now. I personally reckon that's better anyway. Just my preference, it's up to you. For the pixel, always make sure this is on. If you don't know what the Facebook pixel is, go back and watch one of my other videos on how to install the Facebook pixel. It's very, very important. If you do not have this set up properly, don't even think about running ads because you're just wasting your money. Facebook's not tracking anything, and you're just wasting money. So make sure that's set up and ready to go. So you might get this, your ad may not be approved because I'm obviously lying here to telling ladies to lose 10 kilos in 10 days. Facebook's pretty good at detecting lies, I suppose. So you have to obviously be genuine and say the right stuff, or Facebook will just shut your ad account down. It's simple as that. So just to clarify, and then I won't hit confirm because I don't want it to actually post, but that's how you set up your first Facebook ad, guys. And just to go back here and show you why we pick one audience, because every time you post an ad, it doesn't mean people are going to like it and respond to it equally, you know what I mean? So for this one, I would do $6 a day, and I would run it for 2 or 3 days and see how it goes. If I get no one clicking the link, I'll get no one liking it, or no comments, or no shares, no nothing, what I'll simply do is just change out this audience, and I'll just pick another audience, and that will do. And then that will that's obviously, it plays up a fair bit, that, but you want to keep it between 50 or so, because you don't want it at 1 million, because then if it's got it at 1 million or so people, I don't know why that's doing that, but it plays up sometimes. Yeah, whatever. But if you got it at 1 million or so people and no one is liking it or commenting, like no one's doing anything with that ad, no one's sharing it, then you don't know, you got nowhere else to go. Like there's 1 million people there that you're not going to target against. You think those 1 million people aren't interested, but if you can narrow it down to 50,000 people at a time, if that 50,000 people aren't responding, who cares? You just go to a different 50,000 people, and you might hit a gold mine. You know what I mean? There'll be a 50,000 people that drop away weight loss. 10 of them will buy. You might get 10 sales, and the other one, Coach Mindy, you might not get any. So it's just a matter of testing And just keeping in mind that 80% of the ads you do will fail. People might buy stuff, you might not be making profit. It's the 20% of the ads that make all the money. So that's why you split test. If you run these ads for a couple of days and no one's buying them, just get rid of the audience, start again. It's simple as that. Don't fall in love with an audience. If there's heaps of people liking it, but no one's buying it, then you don't want likes, you want sales. So just keep split testing in this audience. Only one audience at a time. To get your audience down to 50,000, just change the age. If one of the interests is like 1 million or something, weightloss.com. Why is it always? So we'll go fitness. 1 million. So you don't want to target 1 million. So what you do is you just bring it all the way down to the age limit of 190,000. It's not too bad, but then if you wanted it to go even smaller, you can just sort of go on United States. You can just go Las Vegas and target people in Las Vegas. Go the age limit back up again because now you're going on. Cali. 180 people. Yeah, that's not too bad. You can get it down to about that. That's perfect. 83 would be fine. So then you just change that to 24 to 28. And call it just fitness. And that's just very quickly how I just do my split tests on my ads. It's just a matter of testing until you find an ad that works with an audience that works. And then once you find that, you just spend more money on it. Change that to $10 and then change it to $15 and change it to $20 and just keep upping the budget while more people are people are buying. Just keep upping the budget. So that's how I do it. And if you got any questions on that, this is a very quick video on showing you. There's literally hundreds of hours of videos I could make up with different variations, with different campaigns and different headlines and statistics and like demographics. You can target people's. You narrow it down. You can target people's incomes. So I can target people how much they're earning every year, their net worth. Like it goes on forever. So this is just a very basic model, and you could pretty much just go wild. And it's just a matter of spending some money and testing out and see what works, and you just go from there. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So this is obviously just a very, very quick video on just how to set up one ad. Later on in other videos, I'll show you how to make custom audiences from people who have visited your website, and then you can make lookalike audiences from those custom audiences. But that's going into a fair bit of detail, and you don't have to worry about that stuff just yet. This process here will be more than enough for you to place your first ad and hopefully make your first sales. So if you got any questions, guys, just shoot me an email and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks, guys.